Welcome to Studio 308. I'm Abby Altman. Coming up, high school, college, a family, and country music. Carson Dunnick goes in-depth with Link and the Drifters, proving distance can't stop the rhythm. An Iowa State mathematics professor helps students succeed at a distance. Kate Laffey details how he's helping students from afar. Artificial intelligence is bringing changes to the newsroom. Jaden Quinn goes in-depth with future reporters and their feelings about the role of AI in journalism. A Midwest emo band in Ames, Iowa is working hard to become the next big thing in the local scene. Charlie Couts has the story of how they're moving up in the world of music. Have you ever wondered what it's like to be a delivery driver in the gig economy? Xander White gets a closer look at what motivates these local entrepreneurs. The self-help industry, does it actually help? I'll take a closer look at how experts view self-help books versus how they affected college students trying to make a change. But first, a collegiate golfer born with a lifelong disability refuses to let it hold back his passion for the sport. Elijah Gallagher reports the story from the fairway.
I'm Elijah Gallagher. Collegiate golfer Jacob Peterson has had to overcome many obstacles, including his disability, which has not slowed him down one bit. This may look like a normal golf swing, but behind it is a story of perseverance.
My name is Jacob Peterson. I'm a sophomore at Simpson College. I'm on the men's golf team. A little bit about me: I was born with a mass in my spine. Doctors were unsure if I was able to walk when I was born, and picked up golf at a young age, roughly like 3-4 years old, and played through high school and now college. So I'm enjoying it.
After playing golf for so long, why does Jacob gravitate to it so much?
I'd say making connections and just enjoying what I do. I think that's the biggest thing. I think not looking at what other people are doing, but looking at what you're doing yourself. I think that has really helped me, just focusing on what I'm doing versus what everyone else is doing.
Golf to Jacob has been a great way for him to meet many new people.
The connections that I make are something that I really enjoy when playing golf.
People like his friend and former teammate, Carson.
I was Jacob's teammate all throughout high school. First met freshman year, and we just always been playing golf ever since. Probably it's hard for him to, do stuff, but he never, I've never seen him let that affect him in any way. He's still just done what he's really wanted to do. Just come out here, play golf like anyone else would.
But when asked about each other's golf games, Jacob's opinion is much more critical.
He's pretty good. If he played more, he could be better. But that's with most golfers. If you don't play enough, you can't get better.
But when Carson was asked, he was clear on who he thought was better.
Me, for sure.
No matter what, they still respect each other, even though Jacob did beat him that day.
Pleasure.
Although sometimes challenging for Jacob, golf has been a way for him to connect and grow as a person, and he looks forward to playing next season with Simpson College.
This college student changed her habits, her routine, and even her mindset thanks to a viral self-help book. But not everyone is convinced. Here's a look at one student's journey and why professionals say self-help might be hurting more than it helps. This is Amaya Marshall Johnson, a college student who turned to the book Atomic Habits by James Clear to build a healthier lifestyle. From eating habits to daily workouts, she's confident in the teachings of the book.
I can't wait for this new journey, and I can't wait to see the results from this journey also. I walk 10,000 steps a day to get my heart rate up and my blood flowing because it's good for your body.
But while Amaya found success, others, like PhD psychology student Lindsay Fremling, say it's not that simple.
Unfortunately, I don't think that the self-help industry is actually helpful to students. A lot of people would probably, especially psychologists, would probably point to the fact that it's not rooted in empirical evidence. A lot of it is anecdotal.
Amaya's journey raises questions about self-help books. Can they be a long-term solution for a larger issue? While some find guidance in self-help books, these Iowa State students experience a different reality.
So overall, the book was great. It was a really good start to my mental health journey, but it kind of felt like a Band-Aid to more deep-rooted issues.
Personally, I've never been a fan of anything on the media, so like podcast or any self-help books. A lot of those things just go towards general advice, towards a lot of your personal issues, and I found that that doesn't really help me. I've never been able to connect to them with that.
For Amaya, self-help and Atomic Habits was the inspiration she was looking for.
Yeah, I would definitely say this change allowed me to improve my daily life and led me to a better everyday mental health state. So yeah, I think this change really truly worked for me.
I think if you're someone who wants to look for self-help related kind of things, only trust ones that actually have empirical evidence cited within it.
Mental health professionals emphasize the importance to reach out for help when needed. With self-help books continuing to top bestseller lists, experts say that conversations around their effectiveness are likely to continue. For now, students like Amaya are finding their own ways to navigate personal growth.
I'm Xander White. Uber Eats and DoorDash are great for earning quick cash. For some, it's not just about side hustles, but how they make a living.
Rideshare. It's a great way for some to earn passive income. For Nick Menson and Ben Bratz, it's a way to pay the bills.
$2 tip. It's really, you just drive people their food. It's nothing special. I really only do DoorDash because, well, for one, I got a bucket of bolts that I'm driving around, and two, my car's just too messy to actually drive people around.
Go past this light, then turn right.
At times, the job isn't always easy, and often it's confusing.
Yeah, a second driver took it too, maybe. Maybe didn't pick it up, I don't know. They try to explain it was a bunch of chaos.
Just as soon as they take off, the mileage starts to rack up. With that also comes expenses, a lesson that recent graduate Kale Sleazer found out the hard way.
Yeah, so I've been dashing for a collective, about a collective 3 months now. I've had 2 car issues. The very first day I dashed, I think it was December 1st, I did 2 deliveries just to get my feet under me, and then my check engine light came on after my second delivery, and I just said, are you freaking kidding me? So that was a broken radiator and then something else, which costed about $1,600 to fix. Thank God my dad helps me out with car payments, or I would have been screwed.
Grocery orders. Got the little zipper on the side here.
Unlike Menson, Sleazer doesn't have a problem getting out of his car and shopping for orders, something also done by Bratz.
Depending on where you are, you might be able to just walk in, grab it, walk out. Sometimes you gotta wait for a few minutes, and then sometimes you walk in during a crazy rush and you're there for half an hour. There we go.
After checkout, it's time to hit the road.
Once you've got the food, you go in the app, you press confirm pickup, and you just take the food to the customer. Sometimes you'll get stacked orders, and then you got 2 or 3 restaurants you're going to, and then you got 2 or 3 customers. And it's just a crapshoot about what's going to happen each time, because sometimes you get a really good customer who just says, yeah, just leave it wherever. And then sometimes you get a customer who wants you to climb 7 flights of stairs to get to their apartment.
In this line of work, frustrated customers are a part of life. At times, though, for all the right reasons.
I ordered smash burger for me and my brother, and when it got here, it was the completely wrong thing. They did not bring me my burger. They actually brought me chicken tenders instead. I think the first emotion was probably more confused because I was like, "Where's my stuff?" But then it was like, I waited 45 minutes for this, and then it's just like not the right thing.
Drivers do their best to deliver, dropping one order and looking forward to the next.
I'm Charlie Couts. Pi Day is a band made up of students that started in the basement of a rental property, but their dreams extend just a little farther than in that basement.
Hey there, we're Pi Day, and this is Friendsgiving. 1, 2, 3.
My name is Jared Dolan. I'm majoring in human resources almost. Play guitar and sing in Pi Day. Basically, I got here as a freshman. and it was just me and my brother, and we really wanted to get something going, but you can't really bring a drum kit into a dorm hall and play it. So and we come into sophomore year, we're renting this house, and we're like, okay, it's time to put boots on the ground, let's do it. So over summer, me and Jesse recorded the demos together, and then once we got here, we tried to recruit a bassist and a drummer, and it's been going ever since.
I made a post on the Snapchat story just looking for people to play with, so that was a bass player. They hit me up, and I'd say my inspiration or vibe is sort of just expressing sort of a lot of the harder to express emotions that some people have. I generally use music as like a form of coping with things and dealing with like mental struggles.
So I guess the ideal would be the band taking off, you know, drop an album while we're in college and it just does well and we are able to continue playing live as a career.
We're genuine. We really are. All my songs come from the heart. We're Midwest emo, that's who we are, and that's what we play.
You can catch Pi Day at local Ames venues, including the M Shop or the A-Hole. Maybe someday, they'll be on your Spotify playlist.
I'm Jaden Quinn. As artificial intelligence continues to reshape media, journalism students across the country are grappling with a mix of excitement and unease, wondering whether AI will enhance their storytelling or replace it altogether.
AI takes what you have written.
Last week, we sat down with Dr. Michael Bougea to learn about artificial intelligence in journalism. This week, we wanted to see what his students think about the future.
So sometimes instead of looking stuff up and you have to like scour the internet and look all over, I feel like sometimes if you just type it in, it gives you this stuff, and sometimes I'm a little weary because I don't know how accurate it actually is.
I think they just use it for ideas, whether they need like, oh, where do I go in this story? Where do I need to go next? Can I get some ideas on that? Or if I just need a story idea, something like that.
Some of them are excited for what potential AI has for improving the industry.
I feel like just as time goes by, it's going to just get better and maybe be a little more threatening down the road, but not right now, to me at least.
Others are not so confident.
I think AI will just get to the point where it's harder to tell, and it's not great. I mean, it's where we're going. It's a Pandora's box. We can't close it anymore, and that sucks. But I mean, hopefully we'll be able to adapt to it. You got the doomsday scenarios, of course, but I mean, you know, I think people will get better and we'll be better.
It really kind of takes away from the people that are working on this and doing it every day and taking all the time in the world to get their story, and just they're putting in all this effort, and it could just be thrown away just for someone just to make something up that's not even true.
No matter how the future of journalism unfolds, it will certainly have a massive impact on the world as a whole. As AI integrates more into the newsroom, the next generation of journalists will play a crucial role in determining how AI will play in the media.
I'm Kate Laffey. At Iowa State University, Professor of Mathematics Steve Butler creates YouTube videos for students in need of help with math.
Inside Carver Hall resides one of Iowa State's most well-known professors. Steve Butler, a mathematics professor at ISU, makes YouTube videos for students to help them in their calculus classes.
I like helping people. I like working with students. If my job didn't involve students, I probably wouldn't be here. Knowledge isn't just for people in my classroom. You know, that's not right. It should be shared, and it should be widely available as appropriate.
Butler creates the videos for students' benefit, but he also gets something out of them too.
It's very unusual that the students have really, you know, the amount of love and respect that the students have for me, it's not typical. You rarely find that at any place. It's worth it.
While Butler has been making videos since 2017, his videos are making a lasting impact on students.
When I graduate, I'm definitely going to find Steve and give him my certificate, because without that, especially for my major, I probably would not make it.
Yeah, it's really good. Sometimes I'd skip class because I knew I could watch his videos.
Butler said he is looking forward to helping more students with their classes and creating more videos for his YouTube channel.
While the classroom may be where the lesson begins, for Steve Butler, the learning continues online, one equation at a time.
I'm Carson Dunnick. In an industry where many dream of making it big in country music, a group of young musicians and one seasoned veteran are living that dream in their own unique way. Many people grow up wanting to be in a country music band. For Bryce Wilson and Link Hendrickson, it's reality. Hendrickson is the lead singer for his band, Link and the Drifters, and there are a few unique features about the country band.
I mean, one of us is in high school, 3 of us are in college, one of us has a wife and a kid, you know.
Across the band, the members are spread apart by almost 3 hours statewide, which can create some unique situations.
Well, it's difficult for sure, especially getting together for rehearsals.
Usually, if we've got like a Saturday show, we might come back all to Mount Pleasant on like a Friday night and rehearse and make sure we've got all our songs down.
I would say being able to actually get together for a show, everybody's so excited to see everybody else, and we love being around each other, and nobody is more special than the other one. We all bond super well. Luckily, I think I have some of the best musicians in all of Iowa, truly.
Hendrickson said they will continue to play and make music for as long as possible. Link and the Drifters are making it work, making music that brings them together despite the distance.
I'm Abby Altman. Thanks for joining us on Studio 308.